Dejon, what you had said? I had took my headset off. That sound like you said it. You see what I sent you?
Assad Richie, okay? Wait, tell them to put hot sauce on it. If you can, I know sometimes they don't let you do direct, you know.
I already done made the order.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't let me add it. I already made the order though. It says it'll be get here between 2:30 and 2:40.
You hear the door knock, just bring it in for me because he's not up.
Alright.
Take it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Sets up first down and goal at the 1-yard line.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in with Burton. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and you mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone
in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Trying to roll out and make a play out outside of the pocket but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Running for it, here's Chubb. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
The tackle made by Jesse.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
On the play. Recovered by Pittsburgh.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one 28 yards on the ground. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Robinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. A run for Nick Chubb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Chubb. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
To number 14.
A big play on 3rd there for the Steelers. 42 yards. They'll roll him out right. And he rifles one incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete to Reed.
Hey, listen, how you doing? You lock your ass up.
Back at the 27. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
What you say? Yeah.
Now back to throw.
I could have had way more there, but baby, you let mine fall out the box.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Steelers triumph, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 31-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Brady. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But now it'll be third down.
No.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Brady. Looking deep for Julio. And he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked off here to 32. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Come on, bro. What's up with this game?
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
I'm playing different people.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. KJ Hamler.
Damn, corner getting up top and he right there, bro.
Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
I gotta fix Patrick Surtain number. They get up with number 42.
The Charger drive about to get going. The third quarter starts.
I'll do it because I need my defense.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He had it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 and the 42-yard.
Room to run again. Looks running. And away in for a Charger touchdown. Nick Chubb. 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
21. Chargers 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
I keep forgetting who is who.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. There he goes, right side. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you said
I see what happened.
the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
To James Robinson. It's a gain of 11. And it's
on 3rd down. Robinson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You know that boy Ryan running one of my offenses.
Signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting right.
That's crazy how they still got
scramble, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now
Rich,
second
look what I
and 6
texted.
at the 7-yard line.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it. Keeping
I didn't get to see the whole job, but I saw some of it.
Center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't see that big either. Eli told to check. See, he took. They tighten that bitch.
So we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense or they continue to score on offense?
Good pick up there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run, Chubb, and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Nick Chubb, 54 yards. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Tom Brady throwing strength must have went down because that ball he just threw was ugly.
Here about ready for their next drive, and their lead cut it.
I didn't even see how Wilson scored.
A moment ago, they are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Again, it's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Jason Barrett brought him down. No gain on the play.
On 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm about to lose on this.
And he'll lose yardage here. Going down
I'm about
back
to
at the
go with
28.
my mom and talk to me.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision.
Your mom and who?
Because they kept extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Brady. And it is caught at the 7. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed
You wanna
confidence.
shut
Hey,
up.
I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
I see you in the party with us last night?
And start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll go down.
Wait, where'd you
That will
sleep?
do it.
No, you wasn't in here.
third quarter of action.
8 yards. And it's third down.
The Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They run it again with Chubb. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up the first down. They ran it and picked it up.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They set up the screen to Chubb. He works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On the carry, it's Chubb down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They've won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Brady. It's caught. Jones. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The 9-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Dude, you always awful.
A give. This is Chubb. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
For the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
The kickball pass is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.